Hi all. Um, in this video, we are going to understand what is TestNG actually is, right? TestNG is a testing framework used mainly with Java. The name TestNG comes from test next generation, right? It was designed to overcome some limitations of older testing frameworks and provide more powerful testing capabilities. So when we write automation script using Selenium, right, only with Selenium, the Selenium itself only help uh, us interact with the browser. For example, click buttons, entering text or validating elements, right? But Selenium alone cannot properly manage test execution, organize test cases, generate reports, execute test in order, right? Or run test in parallel. So that's where TestNG comes in, right? So TestNG acts as control layer uh, of any automation framework, right? Using TestNG, so we can organize test cases, right? Execute test systematically, generate execution report, group test cases, right? Run test in parallel, right? Pass test data dynamically, control the execution flow, right? Add setup and cleanup methods, right? Or retry the failed tests, right? Generate a scalable automation structure, right? So that is the importance of using TestNG, right? Uh, Okay, so now we will understand how to install TestNG to our project, right? So in that case, first of all, we will create new project, right? Here, okay. So in here, I create, okay. So I give this as a folder, right? Um, so you can provide a name for this project, right? I can say like test ng test ng, or we can say demo, right, instead of example, right? Okay. So create git repository. If you need to create git repository, you can tick this checkbox, and so I'm going to create Maven project, right? You can choose your own JDK version, right? Your preferred JDK version, right? So now I'm going to create this one, right? Okay, the project has been created. Okay. Um, okay. Right. Still loading some kind of right. First of all, you need to verify, or you need to know one thing, right? So you can see that there are a couple of folders, right? So one is under the src, one is main folder, other one is the test folder, right? So this is main folder and this is test folder, right? So normally, so if you need to create a test using if you need to write test script in main folder, that is fine. There is no any restrictions, right? But in practically what we do is we write scripts inside test Java folder, right? Okay, keep it in mind, right? So then we will understand. So this one is Maven project, right? So I think I have already taught that uh, what is Maven project under Java series, right? So you can go there and understand what is Maven project, right? So this is Java Maven project. Okay, so each and every Maven project has a file called pom.xml, right? I will open that pom.xml, right? Okay, so now we will add dependencies to this project, right? First of all, we need to add TestNG and TestNG dependency, right? So how can you do that? First of all, um, we need to define kind of tag called dependencies, right? Dependencies tag under projects, right? Under project. So in here, so inside the dependencies tag, you can define one or more dependency tags, right? So inside the dependencies tag, you can define one or more dependency tags, right? um, Here we will find the Maven dependency, right? So how can we do that? So we can say like Maven repository. So you can search for Maven repository. That Maven repository is in mvenrepository.com is the website, right? Here you can find here you can say like TestNG, right? So once you search for TestNG, right, yeah, this is the TestNG library. The TestNG comes under org.testng website, right? Sorry, org.testng, uh, org.testng. Then you can find a couple of versions here, right? So for this example, I will take that latest one, which is 7.12, right? Then what you need to do is you can just click here, then it will automatically copy to your clipboard, right? So then I go there and I can paste it here, right? Dependency here you can see that which doesn't getting a red color. That means that dependency is already in my uh, machine, right? Machine repository. That means my machine local repository. So that's the reason why. Otherwise at least TestNG is there, and assume that 7.12.0 is not there, still that 7.12.0 getting red color if that is not in my local repository, right? So that specific version is in my local repository, so that's the reason why it's getting normal color, right? So you can see that M sign, right? M with refresh kind of sign, right? So that says you need to install this dependency, right? If you do some kind of change to that pom.xml, right? So this icon will appear, so you can click on that icon, right? So you can see that in the bottom it will automatically install that to my project, right? Okay, so here you can see that a specific tag called scope is test, right? So that means these annotations can be used within the test folder, src test folder. So if we need to use that that is specific library, right, that testng, if you need to use that testng within main folder, right, you can remove that tag, scope tag, right, scope test. Okay, so first of all, at previously also I told you that normally we write test inside test java, right? Okay, so now we will go with kind of example like within the java. I will create new package, right? I will create new package. That package is called we can say like next gen automation dot testng demo, right? Okay, so inside that I can create a new class, right? That new java class I can say like testng demo, right? Here we will write our first test here, right? So in here I will create new method called public, right? Public void my first test, right? um, so then I just put a s out, right? I just put s out, and that s out inside that s out we will print next gen automation is the print, right? So how can we run this one, right? Actually, previously in Java series I told you that main method is required to run the Java class, right? So but in here, here we can run it through the TestNG, right? So TestNG will take the responsibility to run this test. We can annotate it as at test annotation, right? You can see that at test annotation is there, which is come from the TestNG library. So you can see that it's called org.testng.annotations. That TestNG comes from org.testng.annotations, right? Here, so you can see that run icon also appeared, is also appeared here, right? So using that run icon, so I can run this test, right? um, Here you can see without main method, the test is running now through the TestNG, right? We'll see the output. Okay, the test is passed. Here you can see the print next gen automation, right? Okay, we have written our first test case using TestNG, right? Okay,